Good morning, me old spolodactyls, deagles and popsy bloody pigs, and how the devil are you? I hope you're well. Right, you're joining me here from where I am. We're on the A68. We're heading towards Jedburgh. We're going to a sawmill at Wupperton. I've been to it a few times before, so I know the crack. I've been down this road before. I'm sure I did a video once down this road.
In the park, the Tom Carriage.
Let me just knock this one off.
There's a wing festival.
As much as I like Vernon Kay from Bolton, we'll not knock him off because we'll end up with a copyright infringement for music he may play. I've tipped to the site this morning in, is it Winchburn? Mirrors, I've just stopped for breakfast basically, this bloody van. Yeah, I've tipped to the site this morning in Winchburn and I managed to find a place to park up nearby. About 5 minutes away actually last night. I found a little spot on a B road. I knew it was there, I'd had a look at it on Google Earth. I'm going to chance it, just see if I can get there and get parked up. Anyway, hunky-dory, I was parked up. Booked in there for 8 o'clock this morning, and yeah, it was a good night. Had about 13 bloody hours off, so just mirrors. This is telling me how twattic it's now because there's a speed camera coming up, and speaking there, she shall be here, you know what I mean? A couple of cars just come behind me now. So we're now on the A68, we're going to pick up the H5 Fiddler Mataito, you know what I mean? It's to the side of yonder. And that'll take us towards Coldstream. And then we'll basically come out towards Wupperton there. I've used this road regular, quite a few times now. I could have gone down the A1 towards Alnwick, but I find this way a lot easier. It gets a bit tight in various places, but it's alright, it's doable. So anyway, last night we was forecast for Storm Agnes. I didn't really see much of a storm or hear much of a storm. Yeah, it rained and it was quite windy. It was windy all night, but to me it was just another windy night, you know what I mean? But I did park purposely not under a tree, just in case, you know what I mean? But now we got into that site this morning. Now if you do know Winchburn, is it Winchburn or Winchburn? To the side of Broxburn there. You can see Forth Road Bridge from near where I was, in distance. They're building a heck of a lot of houses on there. But the trouble is, there's about 6 or 7 different house builders, different building companies. You've got them all up there. So this site I wanted was a bit of a bugger to find. I'm getting in it eventually, but bloody hard work for find, like. There's front bumper of somebody's car there, just tossed to one side. There's obviously been a bad accident on here at some point. Some mirrors! There's quite a bit of cars now building up behind us. I think there's about 4 or 5. Road conditions are dry. There's the odd damp patch hither and thither, but just looking at this cloud, it looks like rain could start again any time, really. Yeah, we're out and about in him with a shout. It's coming winter time now. This job's going to be a nightmare in winter. That site I was on was shitting up to death, like it wasn't sexy. Just mindful of these motorbikes. Mini TT on tour. Oh, there's more. There's quite a few of them. Still a bit blustery with wind and that, you can hear it outside. Well, I can anyway. But yeah, we're full of shite, that site, like it's not sexy when you're up to your ankles in shite, but it's nothing I haven't done before. Do you know, I've been on some absolute cesspits. The beauty about, yeah, it's windy and it's hard work trying to strap up in wind, but The beauty about this is I'm not picking black bag nasty household frigging waste up, I'm just getting covered in mud, you know what I mean? It's night I'm not used to. Mirrors, just looking ahead. It's a clear road all the way up, we're going up there. There is a truck coming down, it's going to approach that bend in the far distance shortly. Motorbike, mirrors just poised ready, he's just overtook that car. Screaming on at 40 mile an hour. Surprised he's not got his head on tank, bless him. I think he's a bit too old for that. There's more motorbikes coming, so mirrors, we're mindful. There's quite a lot of bloody motorbikes today. And quite a lot of them are old looking motorbikes as well. There's got to be an outing, an annual ride or something. I don't know what it is, but quite a lot of them are old. Old classics like. So just mindful, this is telling us we're going to be coming down into one lane shortly. Some mirrors. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So just mirrors. Just start climbing up this hill. What goes up must come down, so we're going to drop down the other side. It's normally a beautiful view up here, down here. So mirrors, some of this traffic's now coming to overtake us. We'll just come off that gas because this corner does tighten. I've been up here a few times before, so I half know the crack. Mirrors, mindful, there's two road working vans out, flashing lights on right hand side, but fellas could be anywhere. Two lanes coming back into one, mirrors. There is a car now vastly approaching from rear. That's not in behind me. These wind farms will be earning the bloody keep today, I still there. Yeah, I was about ready for something to eat then. Not a bad butty van that, but alright. Some mirrors, there's just one car now behind me. So I'm hoping this wind dies down a bit by the time we get into this sawmill, because it will be a bit tricky strapping up in wind, but it is what it is. I like coming to this particular sawmill, it's a decent job. Staff are lovely, there's no minor. You just pull in, walk into office, into Weybridge, tell them you're here, what you're here for, and then when they're ready they shout you just back onto a bay and he just loads you, spot on. Throw your straps over, strap it, then a woman comes out, checks your load, gives you paperwork and off you fucking grand. There's no weighing in and out or nothing. So mirrors, this car's just passing me now. So we'll probably run you down to about Coldstream, I think, something like that, then we'll cut you loose. We'll cut you lefty loosey. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. You can do it all night. Ah. Just mirrors, just tighten, zebras out, just backing him off, car up in front's braking, that's because the bend tightens. There's 3 zebras. We know it's coming. Make that 4. As I say, what goes up must come down, so now we're going to start dropping down at a rapid rate of knots. Just start backing him off, another motorbike. I don't know whether he's with the same crew, he looks a bit too new to be honest. Some mirrors, there's another car now coming up behind us. Just mindful, just tighten again at the bottom, left and right, bit of a zigzag. No zebras out, but we know it's there. Yeah, you still feel that breeze, you can still feel that wind line. Lauderdale. this place is called, apparently. Beautiful, isn't it? Just mindful, backing him off. We're all braking up ahead, but that's because the truck's on his exhaust brake. Going round corner. Mirrors. Again, we're just mindful descending here because this wind's just picking us up left, right and centre. And I do find this daft, we're braking up ahead, I do find this daft just a little bit top heavy on the cab. You know, you hit a bit of a divot or get a bit of wind and it just feels like it's going to tip you. I do find them a little bit top heavy, the cabs. But I am quite enjoying this truck. I've got used to it. I've had it 4 months now and I'm quite taken with it. Start backing him off. We're all just slowing down because of the first truck right up in front. I think he's a co-op, a quap. Yeah, but they're decent lads on that site, like where I've just been. Just a typical shithole building site. It's full of mud and crap. But in another few months' time, you won't know any different. It'll just be another housing estate. There's a lot of houses being built on there, like. I say it's bloody confusing because you've got 5 or 6 different builders. You know what I mean? And where I had to go around the back of. I had to go round the back of Taylor Wimpey. I wasn't delivering to Taylor Wimpey, but it was round the back of Taylor Wimpey's site, and it looked like a tight dirt track going to nowhere. But I had to go down it and follow it round, tight round mesh fencing and that, and then all of a sudden my site just opened up and appeared. There's a lot of work going on. The only thing I don't see though at the moment, I mean I'm not going to get into politics and whys and won'ts and this, that and the other, but the only thing I don't see at the moment is affordable housing being built. There's a lot of houses being built, but they're not aimed at your average Joe what can't afford a mortgage, do you know what I mean? There's no affordable houses being built, there's no council houses anymore, the council aren't building any, so 800 yards. All these houses getting built, people have got to have jobs and a decent income to bloody afford them. Do you know what I mean? Nobody seems to be doing anything for the well, I wouldn't say poor because not everybody, even people with a mortgage on a house, you're not rich. I'm not rich. I've got a mortgage, but I'm only 3 mortgage payments away from losing that house and being back down to where I started. Do you know what I mean? We're going left here, A697 Coldstream. But yeah, they don't seem to be building any houses for affordable houses for average Joes. First exit. It's all let's get people signed up for a mortgage and financially cripple them to death for the next 20 years or 25 years. Do you know what I mean? So this car's followed me around. He's coming the same way as me, the one what was behind us. So truck and a car up in front. Light traffic coming towards me in the shape of 2 cars and a van. I'll make that 1 car a van and Christ knows what that thing was. 4 before of some proportion. So this car's going for it. He's kamikaze. I don't know why he's not going to get anywhere because he'll not get past the car and the truck in front. Leave him to it. Leave them to play their own game. Gas, just rolling him down. mirrors. There's nothing behind us, but you never know. Just back him off a little touch here whilst we're rolling down this hill. In a hurry to get past me, that maroon / burgundy coloured red car, it's got nowhere because it's now stuck behind the white car in front of it in the truck. It's going nowhere in a hurry. They just see a wagon in front of them and think, oh, I'm glad I get past that, I'm not being stuck behind this dickhead for my house. You know what I mean? But there's no point getting road rage, just leave them. Let them plough their own field. Let them plough their own field, lad. Mirrors, there's quite a few headlights coming on the horizon there, coming down towards us. Maybe there's more motorbikes, I don't know. Motorbikes tend to have the headlights on. I've seen a few headlights at the top. Should be joining us any second now, coming towards us. Here we go, it is more motorbikes, I thought so. Mirrors, mirrors, mirrors. Why not mirrors? Yeah, they tend to have the headlights on full beam, motorbikes, to make themselves more visible, don't they? There is a set of headlights coming up behind us in the distance. It's a while off yet. Just mindful. Constantly mirrors, you see, just a quick flick. You don't have to spend time looking in them, trying to make yourself look pretty and doing your hair. Just a quick flick every 3 to 5 seconds. Mirrors. I should have called this channel Mirrors with me in a HGV, shouldn't I? I think it's a bit too late changing it now. It's kind of established itself as chatting with me. Normally we just chat shite, really, don't we? Yeah, this car's now coming up behind us. There goes Kamikaze again. Go on, lad, get past. He'll have to be doing. He's coming up to a left-hand bend. So just back him off. We know we're approaching bend. We've already seen it. So the white car seems to be happily enough just sitting behind this truck, so we're not in any hurry to get anywhere here. We're not going to get anywhere fast. Here's another Kamikaze, so just mirrors the one in the BM. He's coming. Off he goes. Go on, lad. In a hurry to get near with you. No way. Again, leave them to it. It's their own. Idly doon, stinking rotten piss and swine and choo-choo. Oh, somebody commented on one of my videos. I apologise, I can't remember your name, but somebody commented and said, my son started singing stinking rotten swine. It made me laugh, that. When I start singing, I just can sing random shite, mate. Complete random shite. I don't have a set pattern or anything. Well, when I do these videos, I just talk random shite. You know what I mean? It keeps me amused. It keeps me occupied for an hour. It costs me nothing uploading. I just press stop and then upload the bugger. But yeah, when I start singing, rambling on, it's just complete random shite. Like. And it normally ends with somebody or someone being a stinking rotten swine. So just mirrors as Janky comes towards me. Mirrors, he's gone through. That's a tipper. So mirrors, there's another truck coming towards me. Road is it's wide enough for two. It's big enough for two, like. bit tight in places. Bit of a bump. Oh, lad, yeah, lad, oh, lad, way. Humpy, bumpy, lumpy. Stinking, rotten, swining, bloody shoo-shoo. Then out else. So just mindful here, just with this truck coming towards me, the road just starts bumping and trying to throw you over, you see. I'm not going too fast, there's no point. There's a car and a truck up in front of me. There's no point me flying on up here now just to sit on this car's bumper. Coldstream, Greenlaw and Lauder. What you said? Coldstream, Greenlaw and Lauder. Again, Coldstream, Greenlaw. Lauder's down there apparently. 2 miles away. I stinking rotten, it's raining bloody shoe. Get your son to sing that. There's nothing behind us, no vehicles behind us. Just scanning there, there's more headlights. I think it's a car though. Oh, it's a van. Oh, actually, it's a car and a van. There's 4 cars and a van coming towards us. 3 cars and a van. First one's got headlights on, so has second and van, and third and car's got headlights on. Oh, and so has fourth one. Sideways. They've all got their headlights on for some reason. I have mine on anyway, because I'm a gobshite, you know what I mean? So just mirrors, just tighten around here, but we can still see truck in front and white car. We can also see right down that road there, there's no coming from right as yet, but there is one there. What we didn't see, it was obviously at the peekaboo point, but it was just hiding behind bloody bushes. Like, people! Mirrors, still nothing behind us. Again, there's no point rushing on. I'm not going to be able to pass this truck and the white car anyway, so just sit back. Just sit back and enjoy the ride, pal, innit? You know what I mean? There's a sign out there for a picnic area, so we're expecting cars. Little Bo Peep and 10,000 sheep and bloody picnickers everywhere. I very much doubt it in this weather, but you never know. I always expect the unexpected, innit? You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. Where's this one going? He's turning in. Some mirrors. There's also one waiting to come out. I'm going to flash this one out because it'll be up my arse otherwise. Come on, pal, on you go. I might as well flash him out because otherwise he'll be up my arse. Looking for pass me at a dangerous point, maybe. So mirrors, there's still nothing behind us. Oh, mirrors. We're arguing, lad. We're arguing, lad. We're arguing thee, lad. Going in there, him he is. It's like a bonny house that. It's a wooden structure around it, but it looks like a big brand new house what's being built. It's bloody nice. Well, it looked like a wooden structure around it. Maybe it's that plastic fascia board. You know, with a skin of brick and then a plastic fascia board on what looks like wood. It looked really nice actually. It looks spot on. Some mirrors. Still no behind us, but you never know. white car's disappeared now. I'm still expecting rain. I still think we're going to get a downpour at some point today. I don't think we can get much more rain on this UK land at the moment. It's bloody waterlogged everywhere, but hey, it's been raining on and off for thousands of bloody years, and it always will do. Duns, that's where I've been a few times before. I like Duns, it's a nice little place. Some mirrors. Mindful Junction. Coming in towards Coldstream. Just mindful, can't see what's coming around this corner. But I know we start coming into a little village shortly. I think it is Coldstream shortly. Twatticus Navicus is telling us of an impending speed camera, which there it is. No bother. It's a bonny house there, quick clock on it. So mirrors, mindful, bin wagon coming towards us. Mirrors as he passes. Again, he just tries to throw you across there. It's just a little bit of a camber and a divot in road. Car coming towards us, a van. So I saw a lad yesterday in Carlisle at that site I went to. There's a lad come and chatting to me. He said, I follow you on YouTube. I said, oh, hiya pal, you alright? I said, give us a minute. I said, I'll come and have a crack with you. And I had to reverse out the side. So when I got turned round, they wanted me away, the fellas, so they could get somebody else in. And there was literally nowhere to park up outside. I think his name was Jimmy. Hello, Jimmy. You alright, pal? No, Mick it was, sorry, not Jimmy. It was either Jimmy or Mick. So, hello, mate, you alright? I'm sorry I couldn't come back and talk to you, but there was nowhere to park up outside of that site. And like I said, they wanted me away. I felt ignorant after, because I'd said to him, stay where you are and I'll walk back and I'll crack with you. Well, no, they wanted me off, mate, so I had to disappear. But I'm sure I'll see you again at some point. So mirrors, nothing on these junctions. It seems eerily quiet now, this road, doesn't it? Are we in the Scottish borders now? I think we might be, you know. More headlights coming towards us. I think it's a white van. Should see it about now. Yeah, it is. Followed by a car. Mirrors as it passes me. Again, everywhere's been patched. There's been some kind of roadworks on here at some point, but everywhere's just been patched and it's bumpy and uneven. It's a stinking, rotten, swining bloody shoe. So mirrors, there is something now coming up behind us in the distance. I can just see a pair of headlights. I think it's a car. bridge there. Stone. Down that side, see. I can't see it, but I could. A big thank you to everyone what's wished me a happy birthday on Tuesday. Thank you very much. Another day older. As one of my brothers said, you'll be 50 soon. They'll be 50 soon, thee. I said, oh thanks, I love you too. He's bloody right though, in another 2 years I'm 48 now. Some mirrors, there's a truck coming towards me. Cement mixer, I think. This white car's now catching me up. I'm expecting it to overtake me. Hopefully not on this blind summit. Some mirrors, one coming round towards me, one still behind me. No gas, just rolling him round. Again, it's a straight road, but it's uneven. It's up and down. It's like a big dipper. Mindful where this white car is. It's still behind us. It's a safe distance away. It's not up my arse. There's another one in the distance coming towards us, behind us as well. Yeah, I think we've synth end at summer now, pal. I do indeed. They look young, all them young cows there. They'll be beef cattle. They'll be in your frying pan in a bit. This has got to be Coldstream we're coming into, I think. No, Greenlaw. Traffic lights out up ahead. Temporary traffic lights even. They're also the ones. So I'll just back him off here. There's an out biddy there just waiting cross. Just mirrors mindful. Just stood in between two cars. Lights have changed. That's handy for us. Rolling through, just tickling and fettling. It's not a race. We are still in the 20s as far as I'm aware. So I've been down here before. This is a pretty bad bend approaching here. There's no zebras out. There's one just coming off junction for a turn here. Just hang fire, pal. Mirrors. It's sinners. Or she's sinners even. Yeah, it's a bad right hand bend here. We'll just roll him round. Just offer him up. You can't see what's coming, you see, through them trees. Just looking round, there's nothing. Mirrors, there's now still these same two cars. One's a car 4x4 and a big van. I think it's a mobile home type of thing. Big posh looking transit, that was. Some mirrors. Back into open speed limit. S-bend approaching. Zigzag. We've got solar panels in the garden. Good luck with that in this bloody weather. I still feel that wind outside, I can still hear it rattling. The trees are not moving, so it's not so bad, but I can just hear it. The other car's pulled off, but the first one's still right up my rigger now. So we're expecting him pass us shortly. You can see a clear route ahead. I think he'll pass us now. Here he comes. Some mirrors. Go on, lad, on you go. Nothing behind me now. Yeah, I've not been to this sawmill for it must be a month and a half, 2 months now, so it's nice coming down here again. I do like this place. Mirrors as the wobble box passes the horse box. The horse box, lad. Out, lad-o. Just back him off, can't quite see what's doing this dip here. Looking further down the road, there's nothing coming towards me, but I can't see what's on this bend here. I don't think there is anything, but I can see all down that road now. I can see that Volvo what passed us before. Rain on. had a sore shoulder last week or so, last few weeks. I think I've got a trapped nerve. It's alright when I'm working outside, it's when I sit down driving for too long it just starts pinching. I've done a couple of exercises off YouTube, but it doesn't seem to be shifting it. It's not as bad since I watched a couple of videos on YouTube and started looking out for clear a trapped nerve, and it's nowhere near as bad. But it's not shifted completely. I think I might have to book in for see a chiropractor or something, chiropractician or something. Fettle me. Obviously jarred something throwing straps over. I had trouble with this same shoulder about 4 years ago. I was in bloody agony. I had to go and see somebody then, and it took about 4 or 5 sessions for getting me right. And it's been grand for 4 years, but it's just irritating again. It doesn't help when you sat down all day, do you know what I mean? And because I'm doing a lot more long distance now. I can still do the job, it's not hampering me. It's just like a niggly mild toothache. Some mirrors just backing him right off here because I can't quite see what's coming around this bend. Yeah, 4 years ago I was in absolute bloody agony. It's horrible. Not as bad now. Some mirrors, there is a truck just parked up, I think it's on right hand side, there's somebody out of it, I can see the bright orange high face, I think it's on my right hand side. Yeah, it is. But just mindful. There you go, see? There's obviously some kind of construction work going on there. There's one man digging and all, that's why. Signs out for temporary lights and roadworks, 400 yards. Mirrors as the truck comes through. Lights are on green but they're just changing, so we'll back him off now. Offer him up, there we go, lights have changed, mirrors, there's no behind us. I try to accelerate gentle when I've been rolling to a stop there, because if you put your foot back on gas it just frigging, these daffs, it just bounces you up and down, so it just mirrors as we come through. It bounces you up and down like a jack in a box. There we go, we're through. Mirrors. And a idly-idly-idly-idly-do, and a stinking rotten swine in bloody shoe. Mirrors. Blind summit. There we go, see car coming towards us now. I mean, it's a cloudy, dull looking day, but it's a beautiful part of the world, this, isn't it? Oh, look at all these bloody hay bales, lad, here, rolled up ready to go. They want to be getting them covered over, they'll be piss week through. They're all stacked ready, them. They'll be loading them on a tractor or a trailer, back roadside, I would imagine. They're all stacked ready. All in their own little sections, waiting to go on. There'll be your winter feed, them for animals, I would imagine. Some mirrors, just back him off, just tighten zebras out, right hander, dropping downhill as well. 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So I'll look at cutting this video short down the road here. Get you to about Coldstream, I think. Just mindful, it's bumpy, it's throwing us about a bit. We've also got a wall here on the left hand side, so we want to keep within our lane, because if we end up veering across, it's easy to clip the wall. Kelso. So we're 1 mile off Coldstream. I think we'll cut you short there. Get through Coldstream, we'll set it off. I'll just crack on and get this thing loaded then. So I've got to load this and then go down and meet a lad at Stoke. There's a yard we use at Stoke where we have a couple of our drivers based out of. I'm assuming it's going to be there, but assumption's the mother of all fuck-ups, isn't it? Assume nothing, question everything. But I'm hazarding a guess as that's where I'm going to be going with this. Drop this trailer there, meet him, he'll have one for me. And then I'm taking that up to the northeast, I think, tomorrow. Depends what time we get down there like today, but hopefully it'll be handy, we'll get it on. So mirrors as the tipper comes through me. This will be Coldstream then, and this is where we're going to end this video. So I'll find some way to put him in to the side of Coldstream and I'll set her out here. Not much crack on this one, I've not had much chitter chatter to say really. So just dropping him down Fruit Village, just tighten left hander, mirrors, car now behind me. Just back him off. Oh, you feel every frigging bump in these things, can't you? I do like the look of Coldstream, it looks like a nice place. Coming into 20, some mirrors. Every single road, I've mentioned it a few times now, every single road you go on in the UK at the moment is absolutely in shit state. You didn't have any of this 20, 30 years ago, the roads were proper. It was well maintained and invested in. Now everywhere's been patched to within an inch of its life. As I said on a previous video, in the UK we drive on the left, or we used to drive on the left. Now we just drive of what's left. Some mirrors, there's a car up ahead, it's just holding back for us because I've got right away, lad. Again, if you two call these modern vehicles and all trace of everything modern away here at the moment, it'd be like stepping back in time, it'd be like walking back to the 1930s. Some mirrors, just mindful, van's pulling over for us. Excuse me, mindful. Excuse me, pedestrian here, truck coming towards me. Oh, sneeze come from nowhere then, didn't it? We'll just back him off and just let this car come through us. Mirrors were coming out. Mindful, woman coming to the back of the car there. She's opening boot. Probably thinking about a place to dispose of the body. I don't know whose body, we're not sure, but you never know, do you? So mirrors coming out at 20 back into a 30, and like I say, I need somewhere to put him in now. And set her out here. Every bloody bump, every stinking rotten, swaining bloody bump you can feel. So mirrors, just mindful, bends round tight to right. I'm going to cross a bridge now, I do believe. Just mindful, mirrors. Car's still with me up my arse. One coming across bridge, just back him right off here. Oh, car's backing off for me. Thanking you, sir and madam, whatever the case may be. That river's quite swollen, it's just a dirty brown water gushing down at a rapid rate of knots. It's put enough bloody rain down recently though, hasn't it? Some mirrors. So we're now crossing back into England. Welcome to Northumberland. So that was the Scottish borders to Coldstream. Can't mind none if there's any way to put him in round here. Mirrors as the truck comes through. I'm not being over dramatic when I said it's just that the bloody bumps are bloody everywhere. Roads in tatters. Back in day, never had any of this. It's sad really that I am old enough now to remember back in day, do you know what I mean? Mirrors back into a 30, does tighten a little bit here, zebras around, again uneven road conditions. Cornhill. We're going to bend round to the left here for Morpeth. Just mirrors, just back him off. Right, this, no it won't. I was going to pull him in there then, but there's a bus stop. I just can't do it, Captain. I'm pushing her as hard as she'll go. I'm pushing her as far as she'll blow. Scotty, off from Star Trek. So mirrors, we're going to be going right in this roundabout.
Go round the roundabout, second exit.
So just locking, nothing coming from right. So I'm hoping this car will pass me now. It's, I think it's either an Audi or a little BM, there it goes. It's been up my arse for a while, it's a little Audi. Yeah, it's been up my arse for quite a while, so I want to get rid of it. There's no behind me now, jobs are good. Still no way to pull in. There is, it's quite faded, but there's a solid white line here on the left hand side, so I can't be putting him in there. Lay by there, but opposite side of the road, pal, isn't it? So mirrors backing him off, does tighten zebras out. A lot of my driving is repetitive. A lot of my commentary is repetitive, but it works for me. Yeah, I've said it before, I'm not bad-mouthing anybody or slagging anybody off. But I don't do what everybody else does. I do what works for me, and I keep my videos in real time, and just what you see is what you get. I'm not trying to make a name for myself on YouTube. I'm not trying to do videos for drama and that. I watched a couple of videos of one lads recently whose name will not mention. It's not Luke, by the way. Me and Luke are alright now. We always was, to be honest. I watched a couple of videos recently of a lad what used to work for Jenkins, where he only did a quick stint. He's a new driver, and fuck me, does he fucking dramatise things and like a Karen. You know, it's like, just get on with fucking job, pal. But hey, it's his channel, it's his life, each to their own. Makes a mountain out of a bloody molehill. It's all for drama, trying to get views, you see, attention. I'd rather just press record, let the video fend for itself, and then press stop at the end and upload the bastard. Can't be doing my fancy editing and putting captions in and this car is about to appear now. Wow! Fuck it off, you know what I mean? Can't be doing me any of that shit. Not having a go at anybody, by the way. Doesn't sound it, does it? Eh? Jesus. Right, mirrors, still nothing behind us. I need, well, I don't need to. I can run you all the way into the sawmill if I have to. There is a place I think I pulled in last time further down here, just before we get to this sawmill. Well, it's about another 20 minutes down bloody road, yeah. And I don't really want this video to go over an hour, because it takes a long time to upload. Here we go, parking, what's this? I've just seen a P sign. We can get in this little lay-by, we'll set our heart here. Quarter of a mile. Bumpy. Roadkill, mirrors. Bastard, there's always somebody in it, isn't there? Just mindful as the truck comes through, mirrors. There's always somebody bloody lay-by when the one's getting it. I've not got enough room swing in that. I've not. A little truck like that's taking up a full lay-by by parking halfway on it instead of going to the front. Potential roadkill. Pheasants stupid. They're like a thick bird, aren't they? I think they're manic depressives and they're just suicidal. They just seem to fly out at you. Bump it again. Backing him off. Just tickling and fettling out, lad. Tickling and bloody fettling. Mirrors, truck coming towards me, big and from Wigan. Mirrors as he comes through. I'd like to be under the sea, in an octopus's garden in the shade. Ooh-choo-coo, and a stinking rotten swine in bloody spade. Still no behind me. That's just come on, that's my collision warning, it's telling us I'm going to run into something. Maybe it's because it was a tight bend, it thought I was going too fast into it, I don't know. But when that pops up, you think, what, there's no deep bloody way, what's crack? What's crack, pal? I think it went off last time, if I remember. It was a couple of months ago. Must just be wet roads. There, like. Trouble is, if you don't back off, this thing will slam on for you. Do you know what I mean? You don't want that. Mirrors, right? Can we pull him in here? No. No, 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 no. Actually, we probably could have done, yeah. Probably could have done, but it just looks bloody tight, doesn't it? Oh, it looks tight there. Alright, looks like rain to me. I wouldn't be surprised if next hour. You watch, I guarantee, right? I bloody guarantee. As soon as I get into this frigging place, and as soon as I get loaded, I have to get out foot strap up, it'll start pissing it down, I bet me. I bet me. Taps every pigging, stinking, rotten, swaining, bloody damn, lad. I'm used to it, you know, it is what it is. It hammered it down pretty much all day yesterday, and quite a bit last night as well. Just backing him off, just tickling and fettling him out, lad. Just tickling and bloody fettling. Right, this is Millfield. I'm pretty sure there's a place where I can just swing this in and park up just down here, so we are going to set her out here shortly. We've gone on for about a good hour now, easy. Easy, lad, easy. I know some of you will watch it, but it does take a bloody eternity to load. Ideally, you want like 10-minute videos, really. But I can't just do 10-minute videos, mate. I'm often shite for too long. Some mirrors. In there, so that bloody hell, bloody. Yo, bloody. We'll end up going all the way down to frigging Sawmill here, won't we? I think last time I pulled it over on just before this car garage, like a mechanic shop down here. It's a while since I've slept since then. Here, what's this? Bingo, this will do us. Right, I'm going to pull it in here, just in this entrance to this place. I'm going to cut you loose. Right, I've been your old mate Borothea. Once again, you, my friend, have been beautiful. But for now, I am out of here. Thanks very much for watching. Join me again on the next one. I'll just put my hazards on a minute while I just switch this bugger off. Oh, it's a bloody airfield. Ah, I didn't know that existed. There you go, you learn something new every day. I'll see you later. Thank you. Ta-ra.